Hey, everybody, welcome to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Really? That's it?
Yeah!
Yeah!
We're going to see that show before. It's a rock and roll dance party. You're going to have a good time. Before I tell you the incredible evening of entertainment we have, let me tell you who everybody is. Right over there on the go-go box. It's America's Showgirl, everybody. It's Elsa Riot.
Yeah!
I know. There you go. I knew the camera would find her.
Flirty as ever.
My name's Ken. You know me as the legendary rock and roll writer, Sleaze Grinder.
Yeah!
And to my left, there she is, the Chachi to my Fawns, the Jessie to my Walter, Stacy DC, everybody.
Yeah!
She's excited to be here.
I am. I say that every week inside, and I thought I'd say it to everybody tonight.
Over there they are, Kings of the Nighttime World. It's the Black Leather Lagoon.
Ah!
Tonight, rock and roll from 3 Parts Dead.
Yeah!
Take a look at them. There they are, genuine rock and rollers right there. And some burlesque action from our old pal, Jynx Merlot.
Yeah!
All that's happening this evening. And also, is she over there? Can we
Yeah, I like the thing.
Can we do it? Can we do a little spin? Can we do a little spin?
Get her.
There we go. That's our new thing. We do a little behind the scenes
I love
action. And also tonight, the return. Everybody's very excited about this. The return of Justin's party tips.
Yeah!
Good.
We don't give you the whole party on the show.
Yeah, I'm
just-
blowing it at parties, so
we just-
I need some tips.
We just give you the tip. All right. But before all that,
Classic.
before all the frivolity, we got to get a little serious here for a moment and address. There's a lot of crime in this world, and sometimes that crime ends sadly in murder. Now,
Very nice segue, buddy.
now, it turns out we have an expert
A murder expert indeed.
in murder tonight. So we're going to bring her on. She's going to tell us a little bit.
A proud murder expert. Let's bring her in.
Yes. The queen of murder,
Indeed.
right? The queen of all.
of murder
Just a
experts.
total murder freak. Here she
Yeah.
is.
Here she is, everybody.
The queen of murder experts.
Kate Douglas.
Yeah!
There you go. Here you go. Yeah, there's a spot right there for you, and a microphone. Hello, Kate.
What
Oh, there you go.
delightful
Wait.
murder.
Boom. There you go. Kate's Murder Minute. Here we are. Hey, nice shoes. Look at that. That's
thank you. They're
blue
scuffed right there,
suede.
but they're
Yeah, those are
bright
sick.
blue.
Don't
Don't step on them.
Don't step
Yeah,
on
my
those
blue
my
suede
blue suede shoes.
That's why I wear them.
Although it does look a little bit like someone.
Yeah, I
stepped on 'em.
probably did.
Okay.
I'm bad at walking.
All right. Ooh.
It's all right.
Sorry, buddy.
No
All right. Here.
worries.
What do we got? What do we got happening today?
I got a classic one for you. When
Classic
I'm really tired, I go back in time and find a classic one. For some reason, it makes
Sure.
my mind feel better.
What's the year?
The year?
Yeah.
1957.
1957.
What were you doing, Ken?
Nothing. Wasn't here yet. But it was the birth of rock and roll, 1957.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, that might explain all this.
Maybe 56.
I highly doubt it. This was in Chase Fox, Philadelphia.
Okay.
Doesn't really seem to be a very rock and roll place. But I'm going to tell you about The Boy in the Box.
Okay.
Oh boy, sounds
geez.
scary.
It's mainly sad.
Oh, it's more sad than scary.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So in February of 1957, very apropos, as it is actually right around the time that this happened in February, a young man was checking his muskrat traps in Philadelphia in the forest.
As you do.
As
Yeah.
As you do. And he came upon
What do you do with a
different time.
What do you do with a muskrat even if you catch one?
if you
Skin it?
can
I
skin
don't
it, yeah.
And then what do you eat it?
Put it
Oh, you wear it.
I think you
wear
use.
it.
I think you
Okay,
use
I
the
get it.
furs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I kind of knew you would ask once I said the word muskrat, so I did look
Yeah.
into what a muskrat
Nice.
was just
Okay.
in case.
Good studying.
Thank you.
Classic 70s soft rock hit. Muskrat Love.
Oh yeah.
Captain
wow.
and Tennille.
What does that mean?
Right.
So it does tie back to rock and roll in a way.
I guess so.
So he came upon.
If you call Captain and Tennille rock and roll, not many would.
Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
Daryl Dragon, R.I.P.
All right, the murder.
Murder. He came
Kid in the
upon
box.
he came upon a body wrapped in a plaid blanket in a box. But he was so concerned that the police would arrest him for trapping animals illegally and take his traps away from him that he decided not to tell the police. And then the following day, another young man was in the area driving by and saw a rabbit run across the road and knew that there were animal traps in the area, so decided to stop and save this rabbit, which that doesn't really sound like a likely story, but according to this man, it's true. He also came across the body and was hesitant to go to the police as well. So it took him a whole day, but the next day he went to the police and told them what he found. The police came, examined the body, took really creepy post-mortem photos. So they sat him upright in a chair and took photos. They guessed he was around 4 to 5 years old. He had his hair like very aggressively lopped off, and there were like long strands of hair around his body. He had been severely malnourished. He had weird kind of markings on his body. There's like an L-shaped scar under his chin. Wow, I got to talk into your mic note. I love it. It's like a rite of passage.
This is a classic murder story?
Yeah.
I've never heard it.
You've seen this photo. It's very creepy.
I wish we could see it right now.
I'm sorry.
I'll hold it up later.
Okay. And then he had like a weird surgical mark on his like leg and his groin. And they were like, it's fine. It's a 4 to 5 year old boy that someone is missing. We're going to put out these photos and everyone's going to know who it is. It's been like 60 years and no one has ever come forward like with actual identification of this boy. They put out 400,000 flyers of his photograph, including one that went out with every gas bill in Philadelphia, and no one could identify the boy.
What? That's creepy and so sad.
There have been like weird theories, but they've never been able to substantiate it.
Question, are you excited about the Durst trial?
Yeah.
Nice.
Boy in the box, everybody.
Boy in the box.
Kate Douglas, Queen of Murder. By the way, if you have any information about who the boy in the box was,
Yeah.
heavyleatherforever@gmail.com. We'll take your tips.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. You could probably get away with it,
It's
right?
been more than that.
Just
I don't know
fess
math.
up.
I don't know math, but I feel like 1956
I thought statute of limitations or something.
has been.
Oh, that person's dead.
Yeah, well, the kid is
know?
already dead. Oh, the person that killed him is probably
yeah,
already dead. Is
maybe
what
they
you're saying?
could get away with it. Just
Yeah.
anyway.
All right. Listen, we had a little murder. Let's switch gears.
Okay.
Let's lift it up a little bit. You like going to a good party?
Of course.
When's the last time you went to one? You're still a young person.
Weeks ago,
Oh,
yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
How was it?
Ugh. It wasn't great. I could use some tips myself, honestly.
I think.
I need to stop being the person that like is the bully. I don't know how I land into bully mode.
I think Sam's got leather pants on tonight. Is that right?
Oh,
Can we take a look at those pants?
looking so good.
Somebody turn around and show the world Sam's pants.
She's so flirty too.
Shiny. Would those be good for a party?
Yeah.
They'd be fantastic for a party.
They're really warm though. So
Okay.
it's a
Good.
cold party.
I
Cold
hate
party.
being cold at a party.
Well, you wouldn't if you were wearing those.
Right.
Hey, let's bring Justin on. It's time for the party tips. The king of the party.
All right.
It's Justin Pirelli.
Following up
Hey, buddy.
Kid in a Box. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Is yours
Awesome.
a kid in a box too at the
No,
party?
no. there's
no
kids
no,
in
definitely
boxes.
not. Maybe a few people. It's a thing. Okay, my party tip tonight is the importance of snacks at parties.
Okay.
I
All
like
right.
this.
Snacks are critical to maintaining the longevity and the energy level of any worthwhile soiree.
Right, because you need
energy.
to get power through this party. That's how you get it.
Yeah.
That's fuel.
So I've been to held one party without snacks. Only one.
Really
the
dropped
only
the ball.
Yeah, the only food in the house was beer and Jello shots.
Yikes! That's not.
So
food.
I'll save you all the sordid details, but I've never want to see red vomit again in my life. And
Right.
no lie, I ended up having to drive somebody to the hospital with a stab wound.
What?
Dead serious.
No.
So-
snacks it is. Huh?
Snacks it is. Never again.
So do you have any snack recommendations?
Well, I'll get there. I mean, so when you start out the party, you want to
Cheese
start.
doodles. That's fine.
I like chips and queso personally, but yeah, you want something that's like kind of like you can eat with one hand, so you can have a drink.
Sure, right.
And you don't want
Like a hot dog.
Yeah, like a hot dog. You don't want people like messing around with plates and cutlery.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go too carby because if you like bring out like cake or pizza at the beginning of the night, people just get
gonna slow everything down.
full, and they're gonna watch YouTube parties and leave at about 10:45.
Yeah.
Right.
no
you want
food.
protein.
That's-
Swedish meatballs.
That's what. I meant too much food at the parties I'm
Yeah.
going to. Good
So,
point.
so my favorite party snack.
Yeah.
I was once at a party. It was a toga party that eventually got not so much toga, more party. Dancing
Okay.
to about
I know.
2 o'clock.
Say no more.
Yeah, say no more.
What?
Yes, dancing to about 2 o'clock in the morning. Things start to slow down, and then from down the stairs, the hostess descended with a big silver platter, her bra on her head,
What?
and a wonderful platter of tater tots
Tater tots.
and various sauces. And it was perfect because they're vegetarian, gluten-free, and you can just take as many you want, and then everything picked back up,
Tater tots.
and we went well
So
into the
hot.
morning.
Fantastic.
Yes. So
Whoa.
that's my party tip for today.
Snacks, everybody. Eat them.
Yeah.
Have them. Bring them to your party.
Always.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you guys, add that to your list of tips if you want to throw a good party.
And if that's not happening at your parties, you need to figure something out, right?
By the way, did you see the on Twitter? You ever on Twitter?
No, we're not really. I don't have a Twitter account. Is that crazy? Do you?
I don't have one either. But I saw there's been a photograph, a little video going around of a girl who took a bath in flaming hot Cheetos.
What?
Yeah, it really made me think of you.
Why? I don't want to. Why?
Because we always talked about you taking the bath in ranch.
Ranch dressing.
Yeah, so this was like
and
her
I really
version.
like Doritos.
So it was like it was water, and then she threw a few bags
So
of
how did that
flaming
go
hot
for
Cheetos. Well, I think the internet was a little outraged at the whole thing. But I think that if you want to take a bath in
Yeah.
Cheetos, you should be able to take a bath in Cheetos.
Yes.
Or really in whatever you want.
Yeah, explore.
But, people were like, you are going to get an infection taking a bath in flaming hot Cheetos.
That's a legitimate concern.
Do you think that's accurate? I don't know what
Yeah, based on many, many, many stories I've had, indeed, that's true.
Really?
Yes.
Like stories about...
You can't just
You
go with regular old clean water.
You
Nothing.
can't...
in
Yeah,
it.
just don't throw weird shit in
It's
the bath.
important, really.
Anyway, it's really remarkable. So if you...
You men have it so easy,
Yeah,
don't you?
exactly. Just check it out if you're curious to what that might look like. Hey, you want to hear some rock and roll?
I do. I really do.
Well, you're in luck
I'm excited.
because we have rock and roll here. We know these guys.
We know these guys.
We love these guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna love them too. Everybody, it's 3 Parts Dead.
she deserves. Long way down. She's on fire. Fire. She's on fire. In her eyes.
What a musical journey we all just went on.
That-
Incredible.
So good.
Hey, let's bring 3 Parts Dead over here. We'll talk to him for a few minutes.
Let's catch up.
Let's catch up with our old pals.
I'd love to.
3 Parts Dead. Come on over here, guys.
We could all be different people by now.
I know it's been so long. Here they
Crazy
come.
how that
Here they
happens.
come. Here we go.
God, those shoes.
First of all, grab that.
Yeah,
you did.
it's-
Grab that microphone.
It's less scary. It
Fir-
doesn't feel as much like a liability.
Yeah. First of all, welcome to the new couch. That's number one.
I like it. It's an
No-
upgrade.
Number two, can we get a shot of Mike's
Yeah,
Mike's
please.
boots here?
those are
Let's take a
nice.
look.
Oh
at
wow!
Look at these.
Could you hike
Look at
the
these
leg
killers.
up a little bit?
Look at those.
Nice.
What? Look at those beauties.
What
I am
died
not
for
made
those?
to bend like that.
Is
What
that-
size?
What died for those?
That's a rattlesnake. Looks like
No,
nice.
Python.
python. There you go.
Python.
I
There
heard
you
they're
go.
really rude anyway. So
Holy
it's
Oh yeah,
They're
smokes.
dicks.
pythons are.
rude as shit.
Yeah. Hey.
They're like goose.
Right. Hey, 3 Parts Dead. Welcome back to the show. Glad to have you back. It's Mike. It's Ramon over there. First of all, what is your favorite 3 Parts Dead? After all, what is your favorite dead celebrity? Here we go. Mike.
Oh,
Favorite dead
what?
celebrity?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bowie.
He likes Bowie. That's his favorite
Yeah.
dead one. Mike number 2.
We'll go with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's a good. That one's out of nowhere.
Whoa.
Ramon, who's your favorite dead celebrity?
I will go for Dimebag Darrell.
Dimebag. Okay, those are all good answers.
Oh, man.
Stacey, you have one?
There's so many.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I need to think about it if I only get one.
I don't understand the question. Like, is it like
Anybody
we
who's
like,
dead
like,
that you love,
like
basically.
a person that we
Your
really
favorite,
like,
your
Love
favorite
it.
person
Dead.
that's dead.
or
That's
or
all.
People
Just-
that are dead that we're glad that they're dead.
No, it's just your favorite person that it happens to be dead. That's it. Who is well known, not like your
You're
grandma.
not happy that they're dead.
Yeah, you're not happy that they're dead. Go ahead, Chris. You got one?
I don't know, like Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Pretty sad.
I was-
right?
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I was just thinking about it because Coffin Joe died today.
I wish Jesus could come back and tell us what really happened. That would be great.
Here's what happened. That's a good point. Coffin Joe died today, and I don't want to say anything about it because here's what happens. When somebody dies, people go on social media and they talk about how much they love the person.
Right.
What they never talked about the person before in their lives.
Yeah, never gave a shit.
Never gave a shit about them
Didn't
when they
send
were
a
alive.
card.
As soon as they're dead, they love them. So I don't want to be that guy. Because it happens all the time. If
Hey,
the
do
REO
you do it though?
if the REO Speedwagon guy dies tomorrow, people are gonna go on Facebook and go, I fucking loved REO Speedwagon.
Right.
But today nobody cares about REO Speedwagon. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, spoiler,
That's
they're
not
not that
true.
great. Even dead.
Anyway,
I'm
They do have
not
some
saying
good
they don't have
jams.
good stuff. I'm just saying overall as an arc. You know.
REO Speedwagon's greatest hits is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
All
agree
right,
with you on
no
that one.
Right? You guys, are you guys with me on that? Little.
Tough to argue with it.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys are what's called a power trio. Everybody knows that power trio
course.
because there's
It's
3 of
dangerous.
them.
I've been a part of one of these before. You're a powerful force.
Right. Like Cream or ZZ Top or do you have another one? Can you think of another one? Power trio. Motorhead. That's another one.
Motorhead.
B, yeah.
Go ahead, name another one.
Backing up, how did we not mention Lemmy for favorite celebs that died?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Right.
Missed opportunity right there.
So you have 3 people in the band. What is the reason that you have 3 people in the band? Why aren't there 4 people in the band? I don't know who's missing, but there's usually 4 in a band.
We fired our bassist.
Oh, you fired the bassist. Okay, good.
whoa.
All right, that
Yeah.
makes sense. So that's number 1. Now, so is 3 good?
Who
Are
did
you?
the
Do you
firing?
guys feel something missing?
No, we added more by removing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
If you and I were gonna fire somebody, would you do it or would I do it?
Stacy would totally do it.
Oh yeah.
You're
yeah,
Really?
evil.
Me?
You seem much
Yes.
more like the.
Awesome. Okay. Yay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you seem much more
I
like
think
you.
so,
You
too.
drop the axe than me.
Nice.
How many people would you say? This is in general. I'm not just speaking about for your band. In general, how many is too many in a band?
5.
5, right?
Yep.
Too
'Cause you
many
can't even-
personalities.
If we have 5 people in a band on the show, we can't even get everybody on camera.
No.
It's too many. 3 or 4 is probably
Just
perfect.
pick 4 of you.
Yeah. What do we need the extra guy for?
Yeah. Pick your best 4.
Wait, how many?
You get nicer tables in restaurants with that extra person.
Oh, yeah. 5 is good in
Yeah,
the
because then they
restaurant.
try. You get like the half booth if you're the 4 people. So you get 2 in the chair, 5 people, round booth.
I mean, the
That's what
5
I'm
is
saying.
great for the gala, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you guys have 5?
Oh, we got 5.
Oh, that's right. They have 5.
We would have more even if it was
Really?
up
Would
to
you have
us.
more if you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
How many can fit in an Uber? That should be the question.
Right. How many people can fit into an Uber? Wife Stacy went to see the Polyphonic Spree once. That band. You know that band.
Fucking terrible.
Love those guys. I love.
The worst. They're
Sorry,
a cult.
Stace.
Not a cool one.
I love Polyphonic Spree. But anyway,
Sorry.
there's like 20 guys in that band, men and women, and they're all wearing robes. It's very cool. But that's a lot of people. Think about how many people that is to feed on the bus. So many.
Yeah, so many smelly armpits.
There goes all your profit. Right. Just
Smelly
in toothpaste.
socks. Men, you wear too many socks.
Yeah.
Can't
So just keep it
track
to
of your
3,
socks.
guys. You guys know what you're doing.
We can handle that.
And also, I feel like last time we talked, it's been a while, but there was you guys were working on a trilogy, right?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
How'd
kind
that
of metamorphosized into a full-length album.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the original trilogy turned into just an album.
Right. We figured, well, that was like 6 songs. Why don't we record like 9 songs?
Okay.
Kind of push it.
All right.
That one-step level.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
So where are we in the record release?
We got to do lead guitar tracking and
Okay.
vocals, and that's it.
So right now, it's happening right now.
We recorded last weekend.
About
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
happen.
Right now.
You're in the studio as we speak.
Yep.
I mean, not as we speak, but in this
We're
time.
in a studio.
In this, yeah, right. Okay. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell us about. Is it a concept record? It's got to be, because it originally started that way.
I think some of the songs on it are from this concept idea,
Yeah.
and some of them were songs that we had
So
laying
it kind
around.
of got out of
Yeah.
hand,
Yeah.
but in a good
Some of
way.
them are songs that we wrote just kind of, we were like, we need a few more songs, and we were jamming, and they sounded good, so they fell into the mix. So I think the concept got lost along the way.
But the concept is there. It's just in the mix.
Right, it might come out
find it.
naturally. We'll be like,
Right.
that was the concept. when
Right.
We're done recording it. You'd be like,
Maybe
oh,
when
that was clever.
Maybe when it's all over. What? Am I running out of time? Oh my God! All right, get out of here.
Sorry, we're having a good time chatting.
I was in the.
Thank
we were
you
in
so much.
middle
Get the
of it,
fuck
but
outta here.
We'll catch up with you guys later.
You know, we don't need to know what the concept is. We
I want to
just
know what the
have there
concept is, but we'll
one.
find out what the concept is later.
We'll get to the concept later.
Anticipation. That's the concept.
Good Lord, I got lost in the tales.
It's good. We're
of
having
3
a good
parts.
time. It's exciting.
Dead. All right, let's continue on. Hey, everybody. You want advice? You need advice.
Yeah.
We got advice. It's time, everybody, for Do What I Tell You. We can do it again if you want.
Okay.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Elsa
Do
Ride.
the first part, but not the second part.
It's Elsa Ride. She's really
We
good
like
at.
it all.
She's really good at giving
Yes,
advice.
this is the segment that I'm definitely totally qualified for.
Oh my God, she's
Yeah.
so good at it.
You haven't
sometimes
failed us yet.
sometimes I
so-
call her up 3:00 in the morning when I really need advice,
Hey.
and she answers every time. Hey, this is Elsa. I'm ready to listen.
It's laced with a lot more profanity than that, but that's the idea.
Okay, what do we got this week?
Okay, so this comes from Tony Jr. in Roundup, Montana.
Wow.
It's anonymous, so we let the folks make up their names. It's fun. Anyway, here's the question.
Okay.
My whole family are meat eaters, but I really want to be a vegetarian. What is the best way to come to my parents and tell them about my feelings towards meat?
Oh boy, this is a thorny issue.
Yeah, I feel like your best bet is to not go into preachy stuff about why meat is bad, but instead say why you don't want to eat meat. And
Yeah, just bring some veggie burgers and heat them up.
yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew how old Tony Jr. is. The fact that he's a junior and still living with his parents.
How junior are you? I mean,
Yeah.
come on,
Right.
Tony.
Yeah.
No, it could be true if they seem like they might be very shaming of that. It would be annoying to live with.
Yeah, I feel like if you're 13 or older, oh, someone's getting the sign ready.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Good.
Anyway, I feel like if you can figure out how to cook a veggie burger on a stove, then do your thing.
Easier on your
Slowly integrate.
parents if you're gonna cook your own thing.
Yeah,
Just-
although this person comes from Montana, and I know they like their hearty American breakfasts with all the meat in it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they do probably think that you're weird and there's something wrong with you.
Tony Jr.
But
You got to put your foot down now, as young as you can,
Do
so
you?
that people don't give you crap for it later.
there you go.
It's just, yeah.
Or just
It'll
kill your
feel
parents.
worse
You just
to
got,
not
or
do
kill your
you.
parents.
kill your parents.
Thank you, Keneally. You
Hey.
could also do that.
That's another
That's super
option.
Montana.
Excellent. All right, cool. You got another one?
Yes, I've got one more.
Okay, here we go.
This comes from Nervous in Acton, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I've been there.
A guy, I have not. A guy with a crush on me on Facebook just told me he recently spent a year in a psych hospital for psychosis. How do I safely disconnect from him?
Ghosting.
Rocket ship to the moon.
So my second thought was ghosting. My first thought is like, okay, some of the coolest people in the world are mentally ill. So like, slow your roll a little bit. That said, a whole year for psychosis is a lot.
No,
so,
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. We think ghosting is the best way to go.
Yeah. Although probably 35% of my social circle is some sort of
Me too.
mental illness.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So yeah, again, maybe
All
give this person a
day.
chance if you want.
35 to 40. You get used to it after a while.
What percentile do we fall in?
Oh, you guys are doing
You
great.
guys
Oh, we're the
are
good
the
ones, right?
other-
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
The
yeah.
other
Oh,
percent.
yeah.
It's a 65% right
Oh,
there.
right here.
Right there.
Shining 65.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know math. All right, thank you. You got? Is that it?
Yeah,
Elsa?
that's it. That's it.
Do what she tells you, everybody. It's Elsa Riot.
Just do what I tell you, and you too can have this life.
Fantastic.
Good question.
By the way, the amount of people that try vegetarianism but retain vegetarianism.
Failed it many a time.
10%.
It's like going to the gym, I assume.
Hey,
What a drag, but
try it.
yeah.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make you better.
Dabble.
Maybe. It's always nice to try to make your life better. Hey,
You know what'll make your life better?
I know what'll make my life better. A little Jynx Merlot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. I'd love some of that.
And we got a little Jynx Merlot right here.
Do we?
Performing with the Black Leather Lagoon. Here she is, everybody. The alluring, the incredible Jynx Merlot.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the fear you drive into the heart of me. Love we share seems to go nowhere, and I'm lost my life. For I toss and turn against sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I'll run from you. This chain of love you give it, gave you what I could have given. Take my tears and that's not really how. Say love, oh, say it love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want any love from me. Make things right. You need someone to hold you tight and who thinks love is too late. But I'm sorry I don't play that way. Once I went from you, now I'll run from you. This chain of love you gave gave you all I could have given. Take my tears and that's not anyhow. Take love, oh, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you, but you hurt me so. If I do not pack my things and go, tainted love, oh, tainted love, oh, tainted love, tainted love.
Yes. Yes. Jynx Merlot, everybody.
So,
Hey, Jynx. Jynx, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hey, so nice to see you again. By the way, do we ever get to the bottom of how she became Jynx Merlot? What
No,
a
we
name
should
that is.
Probably get
No,
to
but
that.
it's my favorite Pokemon and my favorite red wine.
What? Oh,
Both
wait a
in
minute.
row.
So wait a minute.
Good.
I think you just cracked the code then. Is the Jynx part is
Oh, I wish we could get a shot
It's a
of
Pokemon.
this.
Okay.
Jessica's
Why?
running away with your
Yeah,
panties.
Yes, you can keep those. Give him a big old sniff, Jess. Don't do that. They're show panties.
Is that burlesque? Is that code?
What's that?
Show panties?
Oh, show panties?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we know.
Oh,
It's a thing.
cool.
Yeah.
Gotta get somebody.
Yeah, I gotta get some show panties.
So yeah, so
The
it's
show
Pokemon.
panties are the ones you don't put your junk directly on.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Ah.
can't have any of that.
So,
That's why you got your under layer.
right, underlay. So the Jynx part, the Jynx of Jynx Merlot
Mhm.
is a Pokemon.
Yes.
Which is a video game.
Yes,
Video
it
game.
is. Good job.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing. It's like Iggy
computer
Pop.
game.
It surpasses
looks
the medium.
A lot like me.
Have you ever played a
in fact, she
video
is
game?
blonde and is wearing a red bra and is an ice queen.
Hey, Jynx, quickly, like 30 seconds, explain for those of us who don't know what Pokemon is. I know it's a phenomenon. Go ahead. Just
It is a
explain.
game, a
Yeah.
video game where
Here
you
we go.
catch little creatures into a little ball and you make them fight each other. It's terrible when you describe it like
They're
that.
like force them into like
War?
a lifetime of servitude. It's very dark, but very fun.
Yeah.
It's like cockfighting with like little adorable animals.
It's war,
They don't seem
basically,
to mind
right?
it, so it's fine.
I thought it was just collecting. You gotta
Yeah, I
catch
like the
them.
collecting ones too.
You gotta
But then
fight
you
'em.
make them fight.
Yeah.
The fighting is the fun part.
Remember they had the thing for a while there where people were walking around with their phones trying to find them?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's still
so
a thing. I'm
you
very
doing
big
that?
into Pokemon Go. Yes.
Oh, do you do
Every
that?
day is an adventure. It's amazing.
Jinx, you ever do the Pokemon Go?
Oh my god, I totally did. I used
Really?
to sit in the parking lot of like a Pokestop and like hours. Hours. I'm not ashamed.
Pokestop.
You shouldn't be, because
And
that is my life right now.
And the Merlot obviously is the red wine,
Which is the best
Merlot,
wine.
Best,
Merlot, if you're very classy.
Yeah, best.
So what do you
wine.
think about that dumbass movie Sideways saying shit about Merlots? Did you ever see it?
I saw it multiple times. I love that movie.
movie.
I like that.
They just shit on Merlots a little too much.
I kind of like it.
Heavy-handed.
I kind of like that Merlot has like a trashy rap. I'm like
I guess
into
you
it.
wouldn't want Paul Giamatti to really love you.
No.
No,
No.
but maybe a little bit.
By the way, Jinx, you also have a drag king persona. Is
I do.
Is that the correct nomenclature? Drag king? I
Yeah,
believe it is.
a king, drag king.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Nice.
Yes.
What is that character's name?
Oh, that's another wine thing. Suave Blanc, y'all.
Oh, nice.
I'm a blend. Hey, because the two
Nice.
different wines and it's a pun.
Do
Hey.
do you feel any different when you're performing as the male character?
Oh yeah.
Tell me what the difference is for you performing as a male character?
Well, there's
as
is the
opposed-
penis. So
Yeah. Oh, so
I
you're
do have a
packing.
packer.
You're
Yeah.
packing.
Well, it's not that big. It's not a huge difference. I call him average Joe.
Okay.
But yeah, there is. I feel the masculine energy is it's actually really nice. It's nice to take a vacation in male privilege.
Yeah,
It's very
it's-
nice.
it
Oh
is,
my
yeah.
gosh, yes.
I feel
it
like
is.
doing drag really helped my burlesque persona.
It's strange. Like I don't identify as a male entirely. I'm non-binary, but I feel more comfortable in drag than I do in burlesque getup.
I was thinking about it. I've
I've been thinking about packing too.
It's
Oh,
like
really?
a hug for your crotch. It's really like it's like a safety blanket. I don't know how to describe
Walk
it.
into a meeting.
Get some for
8
everyday
a.m.,
wear.
Packing it. Yeah.
It's not-
Why
it's-
not?
it's really-
Power
Tomorrow.
it's
packer.
not bad. But what I was thinking about, with, when you're doing a character that's different gender, is that, there's certain characteristics. I don't really know what it's like to walk around as a woman, but
Definitely don't.
I definitely don't. The interesting thing about walking around as a
Largely
man,
it sucks.
which you may not have noticed this or not, but you can't make eye contact with other men in the street because you'll start a fight.
Right, because you'll be a creep or something.
Right. What's funny is that's what happens to gorillas, and you go, so primitive. But it's the same thing with humans.
Yeah,
If
men are like gorillas for sure.
If I'm walking down the street and there's a guy that I don't know, and I look him right in the eyes, he's gonna go, "What? What are you?
Yeah.
What's going on?"
We all have to deal with our own weird shit. It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
We're all doing our best.
Next
though.
time you're suave and you're walking down the street, stare into dude's eyes, see what happens.
I don't usually walk down the street.
You should try it out, man. It's gonna be intense.
Just from home to the Uber, and then from the Uber to the venue.
Yeah, because usually, like every so often I pass, but usually, like if it's outside, I'm not passing. Dark bar lights, like maybe.
Nice.
By the way, what size is the penis?
The penis?
Average Joe. Yeah.
Average Joe?
Yeah.
Well, he is flaccid, so he is like I don't know. He's like 4 inches. 4
Yeah.
inches.
Okay.
Nice.
Averages 5.5.
Really?
So slightly lower than average Joe.
He's slightly less than average
But we
Joe.
still love him.
Yeah.
We love him. Yeah.
Jinx
I'd
below,
like to
everybody.
meet him.
Jinx below.
Hey.
There she goes. We'll see her again in a couple minutes, but there she goes.
Can we talk about those earrings?
No, we can
soon?
not now. We can
And during the
later.
promos.
Yes.
We have. Okay, I just want to talk about it.
We gotta get back to the rock and roll, and then we can talk about earrings.
Okay, buddy. You could say it nicely.
Sorry, pal. We'll talk about earrings in a couple minutes.
Okay.
But first, one more time, everybody. 3 parts dead. 3 Parts Dead, everybody.
So good.
So good. Hey, boy, this has been fun. You know how it goes.
No, say it isn't so.
Stace, we're rolling along. We're having a great time. And then suddenly we run out of time. By the way, you want to ask about earrings real quick?
Yeah, can we hear about the earrings, please?
Sure.
So good.
I make jewelry, and I made these.
Yeah.
And yes, I make and sell jewelry, y'all. And actually, I made these to sell, and then my partner saw them so much, and he said, "How much are they?" And I said, $30. And then he gave me $30 and said, "Keep them because they look so good on you."
That's
How
true.
freaking cute is that?
That's
They
a
are.
true.
I do understand that some of your wares glow in the dark.
They do. They
Amazing.
do. They
Fun.
do.
A true love story right there.
Good.
By the way, besides the eye contact thing, I think that gorillas are otherwise pretty mellow.
Oh yeah, they're great.
I think they're
bad dumb.
And I think like Tony Tone, they're vegetarians as far as I know. Right? Don't they just eat leaves?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
saw monkeys
Yeah.
eating like sausage Pringles in Costa Rica. So
Anyway, everybody.
I just fuck any animal that doesn't have to worry about paying rent,
Right.
honestly.
I don't think of apes as being like chill, right?
Yeah. They don't-
Gorillas just
If
hanging
I feel
out.
like the
Like,
closer to
like,
humans you
babies.
get, the less chill you
Yeah.
are.
They
All right,
pull
every-
off human face meat and stuff. Like that's where you're at.
be treated as a good
Yeah,
animal.
that's
No,
what I heard.
no,
As
no,
pets, they like.
chimpanzees, very, very violent.
Oh, sorry.
Gorillas.
Sorry,
are fine.
gorillas.
Bonobos are also, they're very chill. All right, we got to get to the promos, everybody, because everybody's here for a reason. They want you to go to their shows and buy their stuff. So let's bring 3 Parts Dead over here, and then we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Before that, though, let me mention that next week on the show, Grey Bouchard and the Distractions will be here.
Yeah.
Guys' uncles are in Blue Oyster Cult. And we'll be, oh my God, the Boston arm wrestling dames are coming back.
What? I hope they throw me around again.
To inflict more punishment on us.
Hey, I like it.
By the way, our own Jessica, I believe, is number 3 in the league.
Yeah,
What?
Jessica.
Number 3.
I think we know
And
that
climbing.
she'll be number 1 in due time.
All right, let's find out quickly, if we can, where we can see 3 Parts Dead next.
Club Bohemia at the Cantab Lounge on February 28th. Saturday. Friday.
Friday. Is that it?
We got more, but I don't remember it offhand.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Great.
February 28th.
That's the big
Killing
one
it.
at Club Bohemia, which is in Central Square. All right. Jynx Merlot, where are we going to see you next?
Oh my gosh, you're going to see me at a show that Elsa's co-producing. This Saturday, it's Get You a Babe That Can Do Both. I will be doing a talk about hip flexors and then taking my clothes off. Hey!
Wait, what is
Wait,
hip
where are
flexor?
those?
What? Yeah, what is?
Can you show us?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they can be some real bastards.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck hip flexors.
All right, Elsa, what do you got going on?
Oh, I'm also in this little show called Get You a Babe Who Can Do Both. It is at Oberon on this coming Saturday, February 22nd at 8 p.m. You can find tickets at elsaride.com. Me and this babe will be talking about smart things. We've got hip flexors and we've got how Dungeons & Dragons makes you smarter, as well as age-appropriate sexual education for children. And what else? The historic evolution of the ideal female body. It's very intellectual, and then we get very sexual, and it's going to be great. Please come out.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Briefly, though, how does Dungeons & Dragons make you smarter?
Because it makes you try to problem solve within a specific, rule set. Like, you have to adapt to a specific rule set and then basically try to make your ideas work within that framework.
I like it. That's a good answer.
Pretty
That's
good.
a good answer.
Great
She's
exercise.
starting
Lots
this
of
one
math.
out.
It's basic math, but it helps to do basic math every single day,
Here we go.
I think.
Shoot,
I mean, I wouldn't
behind the
really
ball
know.
on that one.
Here we go. Over to the band. Let's find out what's happening with them.
Hey, the Gala US. Stop by Deadbeat Records, pick up our fucking record. Stop by Caffeine Contact Records, pick up our latest fucking single. You can see us this Friday at fucking Kodo with Set Fire, Motel Black, Gene Dante and the Future Starlets, and Pink Mahalaras. Yeah!
No screaming.
My throat really hurts.
Oh, does it? All right. I'm sorry, buddy.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Good choice.
We were really hoping for a scream now. Now we don't have one. And
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
It's all right. He'll come back. He'll come back with a vengeance.
you guys, any of you guys got something? Go ahead. Johnny's got something. Johnny's always got something.
It's kind of just for your listening pleasure. You guys ever hear of SoundCloud?
Sure.
You know that site? Yeah. Me and Nico recorded a song called called Baby Bitch. It's a cover of a Ween song. Look up Nico or Rico on SoundCloud and check it out, man.
SoundCloud, everybody. Jessica, quick. You must have something. Here she comes. Here comes Jessica. Here comes Jessica.
She'll yell for
Hey,
us.
bring those panties back.
I can't. I sold them already.
Oh, damn.
February 29th, Take It Out and Blow On It 2 is at the Midway Cafe. I'm in it. Jynx is in it. Else is in it. Come see it. It's going to be great. Doors are at 8 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Someone's
Kate.
always here to
Kate,
pick
you
up
can
the
come and
slack.
hawk your jewelry. Quick. Here we go. Oh, come over. There.
Yeah.
That's so stressful. Buy my shit. SpiteHouseDesigns.com is where you can buy my shit. Do it. I also have glow in the dark stuff. I make jewelry too. That's what it is. But that's really beautiful, and they don't look like that. They look like knives. Buy it, please. I'm moving and I need money.
Will you you have the butcher knives and you have the meat cleavers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other designs in the offing?
There's some stuff in the works. New
Ooh.
releases. Get excited. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet, though.
Can you find them in your kitchen?
I vote switchblades.
Some of them, they're a different kind of blade.
A different kind of blade, everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Like a Vorpal blade?
Yeah, Stace, what kind of blade do you think it is?
Like some Big Trouble in Little China shit.
All right, everybody.
Like the movie Blade.
Bread knife.
This is the part of the show where we dance, everybody. You guys ready to dance? There they are, everybody. It's the Black Leather Lagoon.